Hello mate, it is the 2nd of April 2017. Alright, so as I don't know if anyone else noticed, but as you noticed, Matt, Thursday I didn't get out my vlog, but that isn't through lack of effort. Right, basically it's a really long story. So I downloaded Premiere Elements, the sort of basic version of Adobe Premiere, one of the topmost editing softwares. It was actually really good for editing the vlog on. Anyway, I downloaded it, I think it was earlier on that Thursday actually, earlier on that day. So yeah, I was editing the vlog, went really well, and then I processed it, took a bit shorter than Power Director. Then I uploaded it to YouTube. Well, I tried to upload to YouTube on Thursday. Keep in mind, this is on Thursday at 11:45. This is the usual time I upload my vlogs. I saved it in AVI, which from past experience hasn't taken too long to upload it. I couldn't save in Windows Media Video or whatever the file name is, WMV, which is what I usually save my vlogs in, and that is really quick to upload. Yeah, but AVI has been pretty quick for experience, so I saved it in that file format, and then I uploaded to YouTube, and it had apparently 1 hour it took to upload. 1 hour it would have taken to upload, which went past the deadline, and I was planning to go to bed right after uploading because I was just so tired later on that day. So yeah, and I uploaded it on Friday. I had done Power Director, the whole vlog again, I edited it, took longer. But yeah, now a little thing, we have obviously got rules, obviously vlog can't be up beyond midnight, but we have made allowances for that in the past if, effort was put in or we were unwell or something. And I'll be honest here, I think I have a reason to not be punished. Now hear me out on this, Matt, hear me out on this. You did sort of arrive home late a couple of times with the vlogs, which I feel is less of an excuse than you doing your vlog in the usual way, in a way you think will make it quicker, and then it makes it, slower. And I didn't have an hour to spare because I was, planning to go to bed soon. So yeah, I got my vlog out as soon, well, not as soon as I could the next day, but like the next day, so you saw it, and it was the same file, nothing added, nothing taken away. So I'm personally a little bit skeptical here as to whether or not I should be punished, because I did everything right. So my question to you is, am I being punished? Because, I've already said, it's a bit, strict. We have been punished for, you haven't been punished for more than that. So yeah, I mean, I'll still say if I didn't get the vlog out that Friday or another thing, I would have been punished certainly. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure, but the rules do state midnight, but I don't know, it seems a bit strict. But yeah, I want to hear your verdict on that, and if you say no, thank you, I'll be forever in your debt. And if you say yes, then you're an asshole. But nah, I'll accept what you say, but I think it's a bit strict. But anyway, if you say yes, a punishment suggestion would be necessary. However, if you do say yes, keep in mind that we have done worse to get punishments, so make it a bit of a lenient one. Just saying. But anyway, your question to me was, how quickly is the year going? And yeah, it really is going quick. We're already in April now, and it's like I said a few vlogs ago, it's been nearly 3 months I started working on my FMP script. Oh god, I need to start shooting that soon. But yeah, the year's going so fast, and you know what, I'll say it this way, the whole of my life the whole of my life until year 7 was so slow. Okay, fair enough, that was 12 years, but it was so it felt like 12 years. Like a year back then really did feel like a year. I mean, like the sort of Christmas 2008 and Christmas 2009 genuinely felt like a year apart. Since year 7 though, maybe even year 8, since year 8, right, the years have just whooshed by. And it's 6 years since 2011, man. 6 years. Football players, who were young and promising then, like promising youngsters who have barely played a game, are now at arguably the peak of their careers. Neymar, for instance. I mean, like how Neymar's like 25 now, and I remember a time when he was like 18, 19. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god. Neymar's 24 or 25. But yeah, it's like, it's been that quick. The quickest time. And it's just like, oh my god. The previous time in my life, like, primary school was so slow. But there is a theory at that, because some people say that the years earlier on in your life go slower because they're less of a percentage in your life. What they mean by that is when you turn 1 year old, a year is 100% of your life. When you turn 2, it's 50%. 3, it's 33%, and so on and so forth. So when I was 8, it was 12.5% of my life. But nowadays, okay, let's put a bit of an easier number. When I'm 20, it'll be only 5% of my life a year. And by the time I'm 50, that'll only be 2% of the year. So 2% of my life will be a year. So there is kind of a theory of that, but it doesn't really explain why years just go fast. Every single minute, every single day just goes fast. I mean, even the weeks are going fast, not just the years, the weeks. I mean, I only have 3 days a week at college. Then I have work, then I have my weekend. And that is just a schedule that I'm so used to by now that it just whooshes by. I mean, the weeks do feel shorter, probably because it's like they're structured. I know what's going to happen in them pretty much. And when I was in secondary school, any lesson could be different. Like, some teachers I remember some days were just horrible, and then other days they were like the best teacher. But yeah, it was years are going really fast, and you did also say that you are starting off the month, which got me thinking. I remember in the first year, I started off the month all but 2 times. So I want to see how many times each of us is starting off the month. So obviously I started off in January, that's 1 for me. Then you started off on February and March and April. So that's currently you're 3-1 up on me. Then you're starting in May. 4. Okay, I'm starting in June, so that's, yeah. Then July you're starting again. August you're starting again. September you've got it. October I've got it. Thankfully I've got a start in October, Sunday. November you have it again. Man, so many Wednesdays the month starts off on. And then the final month of the year, guess who was the vlog first? You. So this is basically payback for you on me about not having any of the starting off the month vlogs this year. I think it's pretty much we need to have a Monday or Tuesday vlog just to make sure that we both get equal amounts of starting time. Anyway. It's been one of those days that, nothing much has happened. I can't really update you on a lot of stuff. I'm just trying to think of anything I can possibly update you on. Told you about my uni updates, I've answered your questions, asked you a question. One of those days, isn't it, when you just can't think of anything to say. Yeah. I'm gonna say next week's movie review is going to be of Galaxy Quest, which, barring I don't see any new movies over the course of this week, because I'll prioritise new movies, and that's all in the cinema. But barring that, I'm gonna review Galaxy Quest on Thursday, and yeah, that's gonna be a pretty decent review, very fun movie, but I'm not gonna spoil it, and yeah. that's all my conversation points done. So Matt, thanks for watching the vlog, and I'll see you next Wednesday, no, this Wednesday.